This is a scheduling note for Baylor football for the 2027 season. I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Baylor will host Incarnate Word on September 4th to open up the 2027 football season. So that's big that all the non-conference games are solidified now. Granted, I know teams could get out of it, kind of like Alabama did with West Virginia. But still, we have to wait and see about that. Now, September 11th of that year, in 2027, as in like 9/11, they're going to host Oregon. That's part of a home and home. And then you got to finish your home and home with Air Force because you got to go on the road to Air Force on September 18th. We have to obviously wait and see how good Oregon is at that point. Same thing goes for Air Force, but it does help to have like an FCS opponent first. Then you got a big time opponent and then go down lower. And we obviously do not know the days of the conference games yet, but we know this conference slate and who's home, who's away for that specific year. And I'm going to go over that real fast. Now, the home games are the following: Arizona, Oklahoma State, Cincinnati, West Virginia, and UCF. Now, the away games: Kansas State, TCU, Texas Tech, and Utah. Now, obviously, that's helpful to get that out of the way. Now, 2026, we already kind of know we're going to play at Auburn next year, and it's going to be the first week of the season, September 5th. But September 12th, you get to play Prairie View A&M. So you play a Power 4 opponent on the road. Then you get to play FCS. Then you get to host SMU the following game, September 19th. Now, we already know about the conference slate. The road games for 2026 in terms of conference: Arizona State, BYU, Houston, Kansas, and UCF. Now, the home games are the following in terms of conference: Colorado, Texas Tech, TCU, and Iowa State. So, at least the next two seasons, they don't have to worry about that at all. It's more like, are they going to start the regular season earlier down the line here in order to accommodate for the transfer portal a lot better? Because with the college football playoff, there's going to, with the 12 team, maybe even 16 at one point, it's going to interfere with that some. Yeah, it's just a tricky situation. Will they start the season like a week or two sooner? Maybe they're going to do it for the 2027. I don't know about as soon as next year. I don't know about that because that's a really quick turnaround. But 2028, 2029, that's a different story. We'll have to obviously wait and see on that. And we already kind of have like two non-conference games set up for 2028. North Texas, September 2nd, and then September 9th, you got to go on the road to Oregon. We don't know the other one yet. It's probably going to be like an FCS opponent. Now, 2029 is just at North Texas on September 1st. So, that's just a update there. And like I said, we have to wait and see about the college football play season as a landscape, whether or not they're going to start the season sooner or just keep it the way it is. Because at some point, I have to think they're going to have to look at that calendar for the transfer portal and make the bowl games start earlier to have a better time for those players that got entered the transfer portal. And same thing goes for the college football playoff teams that want to have players enter the transfer portal. And the transfer portal in general, maybe they'll get rid of the spring one. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. So I just want to go over like Baylor's going to host Incarnate Word in 2027. I just also want to go over like the 2026 like non-conference slate already, as well as what the conference slate is for both those years. In addition, like the 2028, the two that we know, and 2029. I have to think we're going to host it. We're going to probably play an FCS opponent in 2029. It's more like what's the other like non-conference game is going to be. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So, remind those, of course, like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button for the notification bell as well.